should do. Let's move on and talk about what's happening in the dealing rooms because the market has seen a bit of a knock from the highs. Nimesh joins us. Nimesh, what are the dealers, saying to you about the move today?
Well, it looks like a marginal profit booking as we inch towards a new all-time high. There is a bit of profit booking.
All right, I think we'll just have to repatch your mic out there. But, there is mild profit booking that Nimesh has been speaking about. Let's take a look at a couple of places where there is profit booking. Financials definitely top that list. We have IDFC First Bank, which has moved to the low point of trade. And at the same time, we have some declines that we're seeing in a couple of these sugar names as well. So something like Balrampur Chini is at the low point. We are seeing some bit of a decline in names like Bharat Forge. DLF2 is come in for some bit of profit taking. So DLF is at the low point too. But Nimesh, we fixed you. Everyone wants to listen to you.
So, it looks like marginal profit booking day. Mangalam towards an all-time high. We've seen some bit of profit booking in today's trade. I think the fall today is largely led by the financials, and within financials is the large private banks which are dragging the markets down, and some select large caps as well. But the Nifty bank is down close to 1%. Compared to the private banks, there is buying interest in the PSU bank stocks. I believe there is a basket buying at a leading FI desk in the PSU bank stocks. That's the reason why the PSU bank index is relatively outperforming the Nifty bank index. In terms of flows, while what we saw, unlike all of last week, when there was aggressive buying by the FIs all through in the cash market, today it looks like it's a mixed day of trade in terms of flows. There are equal number of buys and equal number of sells as well. So maybe you'll not see a very large buy or a sell figure from the larger FIs. The other sector which deserves a mention is the NBFCs.
Right.
We saw a lot of sell-side analysts writing positive commentary for NBFCs, and that is one space which has done well, largely on back of those reports, as well as some buying interest as well. So net a day of consolidation with a bit of negative bias, but some signs of profit booking as well. Not only from the larger institutions, but from the retail investors as well.
And understandable as well, especially the kind of run-up that we've seen. Individual stocks, what do you have on your list today?
So in terms of individual names, the first stock on my list today is HDFC AMC. For a very long time now, there is this anticipation of a large block deal coming soon. Looks like that's likely to come very soon. So that's the reason why a marginal pressure as well in that stock. But it's a large block, so we need to check as to how the demand is going to be. But that's the reason why HDFC AMC is under pressure today. The second stock is FSN Ecom, which is Nykaa. For the second day running, that stock is buzzing in trade. Friday, the stock was up 7%. Today, it's up 4% on very large volumes as well. And I believe there is genuine interest back in this particular stock after the investor meet. So some bit of the delivery volumes are going to be quite high in Nykaa today. The third stock is Tega Industries. Not a small stock, 6,000 crore market cap company. There is a large block, 4% equity has changed hands. I believe the promoted entity was a seller in today's block. It's largely been done to bring the holding to the minimum public float of 75%. So the buyers would be interesting to know as to who's bought. I was looking at the shareholding pattern. Mutual fund owns close to 11%. So this block would be interesting to track. And the last stock is HDFC Bank. After a long time, some bit of interest seems to be back. It's been in a very tight range for the last many months now. But now it looks like a selling pressure from a leading FI seems to be largely getting over. Remember, for the first time in many months, the ADR is now close to 13% premium. We've not seen it for a very long time. So it looks like some bit of interest is back in HDFC AMC as well from larger FIs.
All right, Nimesh, thanks a lot for that. So those are a bunch of stocks that you spoke about. But just before we go into a short